Einstein said that 1 second can seem like an eternity, and that same second can be over in a flash. It just depends if the observer is sitting on a hot stove or kissing a pretty girl. Time flies like an arrow, claimed W.C. Fields, but fruit flies like a banana. The days, however, are getting longer. Just a few billion years ago, the days were half what they are today, and it all has to do with the rate at which our planet spins on its axis. Our planet is unique in our solar system in many ways. 1. We are not alone. Sure, other planets have moons too, but nothing like the one that we have. And 2. Earth and its moon act like a two-planet system due to the sizes of each. Some of the rotational energy of the system is shifting to the moon, and this results in two main things. 1. The moon moves about 3 centimeters away from Earth each year, and 2. Earth spins slightly slower. Our best measurements show that the days are getting longer by about 1.8 milliseconds every century. That's not enough to notice, but it does add up. Remember, every gain is a permanent one, no matter how small. Changing the rate of rotation of Earth happens in many different ways, and that is just what today's story is about. It was on May 4 in 1892 that Thomas Wilson thought that he had messed up. He was trying to produce metallic calcium. The muck that he had made from lime and coal tar in his electric arc furnace was dumped into a nearby stream. The water reacted with the slag and liberated a gas. Curious, he captured the gas, played with it, and realized that he had found a way to commercially produce what we know today as acetylene. Wilson had accidentally made calcium carbide, and it was his careful observation that caught the productive mistake. Acetylene is the only fuel gas that we use to cut, shape, and weld metal. This invisible gas that smells like garlic is made from 2 carbon and 2 hydrogen atoms. In the hands of humans, acetylene has altered the rate of rotation of the planet. It is the principal tool that is used for the construction of dams, that made reservoirs, that stored water, and thus mass, closer to the poles. This shift in mass makes Earth spin faster, just like an ice skater spins faster when the arms are pulled in closer to the body. Scientists still don't fully understand all the factors that contribute to changes in Earth's rotation. Sensitive instruments and better time-keeping methods have allowed us to track variations in our planet's spin, down to the nanosecond. Earth's rotation is in constant flux. Each day is different than the last. There are many different things that influence how quickly the Earth rotates. Among the most significant of these is the motion of the Earth's molten core. Turbulence within our planet's liquid interior impacts the rotation of the planet as a whole. On the surface of the planet, the motions of wind and waves also change how fast the Earth spins. The tides that slosh the oceans back and forth affect rotation speeds, and so does the wind. As air currents push against mountains and pull on the Earth's surface through friction, they change the Earth's rotation rate ever so slightly. During El Niño years, for example, the Earth spins slightly slower, due to the way the winds shift. There are more mountains in the northern hemisphere than in the southern one. This means that when it is winter in the north, more snow, and thus more mass, is farther from the center of rotation. This, like the ice skater, stretching out the arms, slows the spin. Seismic activity can affect how quickly Earth rotates too. When huge plates shift either up or down, this changes the distance that mass is from the center of rotation, and again, this changes the rate of spin. If we measure the rate of rotation by the Sun being directly overhead, that is a different measurement than if we measure it by the distant stars. Where Earth is, in its elliptical orbit, changes the length of the solar day. On any given day, the change might be minuscule, but it is measurable. Given all of the other things that are happening, changes to our planet's rotation should be pretty far down the list of your concerns. Encourage careful observations.